Hey, what is up guys? Alexei Rivera here, and you are watching my Extras channel where we do more random content like this. So today I am unboxing a new wireless microphone, the Saramonic Blink 500 B1 system. So Saramonic has designed a new wireless microphone system called the Blink 500 system, and they have many versions of this. This is the B1, there's B2, B3, B4, and B5. They have attachments for Android phones. They have attachments for lightning cable, which means iOS devices. And this is basically the more universal mode, which is a wireless microphone that can be used for DSLRs and smartphones and stuff like that, and uses the 3.5 millimeter plug. So this is sort of like kind of competition for the Rode Wireless Go system, which is a lot more expensive than this. So I paid about $150 for this system right here. This is the single system called the B1, one transmitter, one receiver, and $150, like I said, that translates to about 7,500 Philippine pesos. You can see the link there. That's Saramonic Blink 500 B1. There are many variants available. Like I said, let's see if I can find them. Where's my mouse? So no, they're not showing up here, but you can check out some Saramonic accessories, Blink 500 system, and they would give you one that has two transmitters, or one that is compatible with iPhones, and one that is compatible with Android phones or USB Type-C. But this is one that is compatible with DSLRs and even Android phones, and even any device with a 3.5 millimeter headphone or microphone input. So this is more versatile, but I do like the system that goes on USB Type-C personally. But you know, I didn't want to buy two types of receivers for my mirrorless cameras and my Android phone, though I might still buy the attachment that goes onto my Android phone to use it as an external wireless microphone. So here we go. We have the user manual here in a nice little pouch. There's a warranty policy on the back, and there is a sort of SIM removal tool right there, which I believe resets the transmitter and receiver. So here is the transmitter. This is the microphone itself. As you can see, we can increase the volume output of the transmitter or lower the volume of the output of the transmitter. This is the power button on the transmitter, and it has a built-in microphone. So you can clip this onto your lapel itself, and this is a pretty strong little clamp here. This has a microphone on its own, but you can use an external microphone as well if you want to use something different like a lapel mic. This is relatively small, but of course a lapel mic is smaller. So this is like a typical transmitter pack for a lot of people that are used to the you know, the cinematographic industry or TV industry. They use this and usually you know, hang this on the back of the talent's pants usually, and then they would have a cable that goes here for the lapel microphone. Then they stick the lapel microphone underneath the talent shirt. But in this case, you can even use this on the talent shirt, although it does show, you know, it will show on the shirt, but it is a very nice system because it is quick to work and small and charges off USB Type-C, as you can see right there. And you don't need a lapel mic if you're in a hurry. You don't have to mic up the talent. You just, you know, put this on top of their t-shirt and you would have them already mic'd up. Now this is the receiver. As you can see, Blink 500 receiver. It has the 3.5 millimeter line out, has the pairing little hole right there. It comes out already prepared. This is their charging port. Sorry about the focus. And this must be the antenna part. So very simple system here. And this also has the clamp. So you can clamp this onto, for example, a smartphone, and then use the line out to go to the microphone jack of your smartphone or a headphone jack of your smartphone because it clamps down on anything. Plus, this is a standard hot shoe shape. So if you have a traditional camera with a hot shoe mount, you can this fits in as a cold shoe on top of your camera, and then you just output the audio into your DSLR or mirrorless camera. So let's get something, the rest of the box here. Look at the rest of the box. We have a kind of, what is this, sort of paper-like pouch. It's not bad, but it's good enough for me to keep it in there. It's not a luxury pouch, but it's good enough for me. And what we have here probably are the cables, okay? So Saramonic is good enough to give us all of the necessary cables here. Aside from maybe lightning cable. So as you can see, this is the charging cable. You can see, I don't know if that's literally gold-plated, but it is a Type A to Type C charging cable. And then I believe there's another one, 2 Type A to Type C charging cables. So you can charge both the transmitter and the receiver at the same time. This is the transmitter on the left. Transmitter and receiver at the same time. So they give you 2 USB-C cables. Let me guess this. What is this one? This is for the DSLRs or mirrorless cameras. This goes onto the receiver here, like so. And this goes onto the mic input jack of your mirrorless camera or DSLR. And they thankfully gave us something that is a retractable type design, which is very, very nice because it keeps your cable management tight and clean. So that is for the mirrorless camera. This is clearly for the smartphone because it is using the 4-pole jack for smartphone. So I'm using my smartphone right now to record this video. This is where it would usually go, to the microphone or the headphone jack of my smartphone. And it says right there, it is the TRRS-CTIA standard. That is the smartphone standard today. And it says Saramonic right there. So also, it is stretchable, retractable. So you can do this. If I would use it on my smartphone right now, I would clip on something and then I will plug it into my smartphone right now. I am using a different microphone. It is a lapel microphone. And it is very, very crisp audio, but it is wired to my smartphone right now. Anyway, last product we have here is a pretty standard looking clip-on lapel microphone with a little muff. Pretty decent looking, but I don't know if this is the one I'll use or the one that I'm tapping right now. I don't know which one is better. The one that I'm using right now is a stereo mic. This translates it to a mono mic, so it doesn't really matter if it's stereo or not, but maybe the one that I'm tapping right now is a better quality than the one that they provided here. Hola mi amigos, yo soy Kokak. Hello, welcome back, and I am using the external microphone, or sorry, the wireless microphone, the Saramonic Blink 500 transmitter clipped onto my t-shirt right here with the built-in microphone. I am not sure what kind of audio level I'm set at, but the thing is, with the setup I have right here, which I'm using the Galaxy S10 Plus, the S10 Plus actually audio levels on its own. So you cannot unfortunately set the audio level, but it does it on its own, and it does a pretty good job for me. So if it's a run and gun, fire and forget type of setup, really like the S10 Plus. So I'll show you what it looks like, and also I'll shut up and tell you what the so once the audio leveling sort of turns off, for example, if I stop talking, that means the S10 Plus will increase the sensitivity of its own amplification or whatever it's called. So you will hear more background noises if I shut up, for example, like now. But then, if I stop talking, the audio level goes back down and you won't hear my air conditioning again. So the setup right here is kind of wonky because I put the receiver clip onto my S10 Plus right there, and it's probably not the safest location for that, but as you can see, the audio cable goes into the headphone jack of the S10 Plus, and that's where the audio comes from. Not the safest location or the safest setup, because I probably should have a different like location or clip or cold shoe area for the receiver. But I do, you know, it works, so can't fault that. At least for run and gun. But you know, if you want to set up your separate like cold shoe and just it's gonna be a little bit more annoying. But anyway, this is the setup. I'm tapping the microphone again just to tell you that it is the one that is working. I think the audio quality, I've tried shooting this exact scene 2-3 times now. I think the audio quality is pretty crisp. I don't know what level I am right now. I think I'm at 50%, right, roughly. But I think in terms of audio quality, this perfectly passes for me, no problem there. So right now we're gonna shift to the microphone that came with the Saramonic system and see what the audio quality is with that one. Okay, we are back, and right now I have the lapel mic clipped onto my shirt. I don't have a viewfinder right now, it's lost connection, but this is the transmitter. The cable is connected to my lapel microphone that came with the box, by the way. So this is one of the advantages of the Saramonic system if you're kind of in a budget. Because if you buy, for example, the Rode Wireless Go system, it doesn't come with a lapel cable or a lapel mic. And some of these cables, the one that goes into a smartphone, for example, that's not included in a Rode Wireless Go. Like, what? Come on, Rode. Those Aussies sometimes, you know. But here is the audio quality of the lapel microphone that came with the box. Like I said, not included with the Rode Wireless Go. So I'm tapping it right now just to tell you that it is the audio that is coming from the system. Now I'll try and hot swap right now because I'm curious if I can hot swap microphones. So I'm gonna take off the microphone from my lapel. I'm gonna unplug it from the transmitter, so the transmitter should turn on and be used as the microphone. There we go. So now we've unplugged, and now we're sort of using the transmitter as a what is it? An interview mic, a on-hand mic. So, for example, if I'm interviewing somebody, I could point it towards them, and they could talk. And some people have actually tried this, so it actually seems to work fine. Now I'm going to use my favorite little Sony. They're the inventors of the 3D world. back in the 2000s, they invented the 3D world apparently. So this is the Sony lapel mic. I'm clipping it on. This is a stereo microphone, though the Saramonic will turn it into mono. Come on. So what I like about this lapel mic is that the clip sort of rotates, so you can put it on sideways or put it on the right way if you have not a collar but just a regular shirt. Anyway, plugging it in right now. Hale cuckoo. Okay, so tapping the transmitter on the transmitter side and then tapping the Sony just to test which one is where the audio is coming from. Most likely it's coming from the Sony. So what's the audio quality like versus the lapel that came with Saramonic versus the transmitter only? So we'll find out. I haven't listened to this audio yet, but hopefully cross fingers, the audio quality is good. We'll find out once I stop this video. Okay, one last recording before we sort of finalize this video. This is the naked Galaxy S10 Plus microphone, and I'm kind of shouting because it is about a meter away from me. Is that a meter? Yeah, some about maybe 3 feet away from me. And of course, it's not as close to my mouth as possible. There's no microphone here. If I snap my fingers over there, it's probably louder. This is as naked a microphone as it gets. This is the reason why you shouldn't use the internal microphone of a smartphone when vlogging. If it's ever at all possible, use an external mic and place it as close as possible to your mouth, unless you're using like a shotgun or something. But anyway, this is the audio quality of the S10 Plus without any microphones, just the built-in microphones on the phone itself. All right, guys, so I think that's about it for our Saramonic This is basically like if you have a friend called Nick and you open the door and you want the door to be closed, you tell him, Saramonic! Ha! Get it? I'm a super comedian. So that's our unboxing of the Saramonic Blink 500 B1 set for about 150 US dollars or 7,500 Philippine pesos. I really like it. It works really well. I think the audio quality is excellent. I'd listened to the audio quality between takes. So I am very, very impressed. I know my chair is really low. I can move it. But yeah, I really like the Saramonic Blink. Oh my God, the name Blink 500 B1 setup. And I think I'll stick with this one. I might not buy the USB Type-C input receiver thingy because it's kind of expensive. Let me just clip that backwards. So this is the most hidden way you can use the transmitter, or you can just use the lapel. Surprisingly, the lapel is actually pretty good, especially if you put it close to your mouth. But I like the simple setup of just the transmitter because it's quick, it's easy. You turn it on. You don't have to wire anybody up. Wiring yourself is kind of annoying on its own. And just, if you want to interview anybody, you just take it out of your collar and you point it at them, and then you point it at yourself. Good interview microphone. Seems like I listened to the audio between takes, like I said. So that is our unboxing and quick review of the Saramonic Blink 500 B1 system. Check it out. If you want to be into the vlogging and sort of miking and mirrorless camera-ing, video-ing stuff. Alex from the Technoclast Extras channel. See you guys next time. Please subscribe, and I'm trying to get this channel to be monetized, and I need some watch time, so please subscribe. Please watch some of my YouTube videos. I know it's kind of mishmash right now on the Extras channel, but I am going to make it better soon. I will make it more focused, and I will make the quality of the videos as consistent as possible now. So, oh, I forgot my glasses. And I will wear my glasses more. There you go. See you guys next time. Bye.